Get started. Today we're going to get started on the mat. So if you have that yoga block, feel free to have it handy because I prefer to sit on a yoga block just because it feels better for my hips. Totally up to you. So if you do have that block, find a nice seat on the block. You can sit cross-legged. Just find a nice comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall, close the eyes down. Shrug the shoulders up towards your ears, big breath in. And then exhale, shoulders down the back. Just do that once more. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears, scrunch, scrunch. And then exhale, press the shoulders down the back. Now you can allow your hands to rest into your lap anywhere that feels comfortable. Soften the space between the eyes. Soften your throat, your jaw. Just give your breath the highest quality of your attention. Just put the breath at the forefront of your experience today. Take a deep breath in all the way down until your sitting bones ground down. Then exhale, soften, let it all go. Let's do that twice more. Big breath in, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Once more here, deep breath in, feel the chest rise. Then exhale, feel for a sense of softening. Now just allow the breath to find a natural organic rhythm. If there are any hard edges of the breath, see if you can smooth those edges out. Just taking a few moments here, settle into your space, arrive on your mat. Whether you've had a more low-key morning or a very, very busy morning, such as myself, see if you can give yourself permission to be 100% here right now with your breath. All right, take one more deeper breath in. Heart to lips, exhale, side out. Now feel free to softly open the eyes. If you are sitting up on that block, please remove the block and set it at the top of your space. Now if you're sitting with your legs crossed, cross the opposite shin in front. Easy seated twist. Find a nice long spine. Take your left palm to your right knee. Extend the right arm back behind you. Exhale, twist. So we're just warming up. No need to force anything. One more inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through neutral. Now let's switch it out. Extend your left arm back behind you. Right palm, left knee. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist deeper. Once more, inhale, back out, finally. Exhale, find a little bit more depth. Then inhale, come back through center. Extend your left leg long and cross your right knee over your left leg. So feel free to stay here. Option to bend your left knee and stack your knees. Flex the feet. Make sure both sitting bones are grounded. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, swing the left arm underneath the, right arm underneath the left. Wrap at the wrist and at the elbows. So eagle arms. If this is too much for you, you can always give yourself a bear hug. If you've got that double wrap with the arms, maybe start to lift the elbows off of the chest, reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. Feel that separation through between the shoulder blades behind you. Breathe into your upper back. Hug the low belly in so there's a slight engagement through the core. One more inhale here. Exhale, release. And if you have that block, you can take a block down. Option to take your hands to the earth and start to fold over the legs. So this can get pretty intense pretty quickly. So find your edge and just try not to go past that edge. You can close the eyes. You can round through the spine. Just breathe into the outer hips. Now, if you are leaning forward, slowly start to press yourself up. Everyone uncross the legs, extend the legs long, maybe shake them out. And let's switch it out. Take your right leg long, left knee stacks over the right. Option to stay here. Option to fold your right leg underneath you. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. Find an eagle arms on this side. And again, always welcome to give yourself a bear hug, or maybe you place the back of the hands together, or maybe you get the palms to touch. Inhale, start to lift the fingers up towards the sky, lift the elbows off the chest. Breathe in between the shoulder blades. Feel that opening. Soften the face. One more inhale here. And exhale, release. Option to take your hands to a block in front of you. Option to take your hands to the earth and fold over the legs. You can round through the spine. And close the eyes. And then breathing to the outer edges of your hips. Just wherever the sensation is. Right. Inhale, slowly start to press yourself up if you're leaning forward. Uncross the legs, extend the legs long, maybe wiggle them out. And then bend the knees, come into all fours, tabletop position. Stack the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's move through cat-cow here, warming up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly down, cow pose. Reach the crown of the head, sits bones up. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck the tail first, navel to spine, press the floor away. Twice more through. Inhale, cow pose. Keep the core engaged, protect the low back. Exhale, cat pose, navel to spine, head hangs heavy. Once more through. Inhale is cow pose. Use your breath. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, come back through a neutral tabletop and just take a few breaths here to move in any way that feels good. I like to circle the hips clockwise and counterclockwise. Maybe child's pose feels good for you. It's whatever feels good, intuitive movement. Explore, check in, see how your body is feeling today. All right, start to even out your sides. If you've taken any asymmetrical movements, come back into your neutral tabletop. Curl the toes under. Everyone lift your knees off the floor an inch. Hold here. Keep your chin off of your chest. Starting to warm up through the core. Find your breath and smooth it out. Keep that nice, long, flat spine. And just smooth out the breath. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Step it back, high plank, breath in. Exhale is downward facing dog. Start to walk your legs out. You can shake your hips side to side. Maybe find some side bends if that feels good. Just move with the breath and just see how this shape feels for you today. All right, find your stillness in your down dog. Everyone take a peek at your hands. Make sure your fingers are separated wide. And then press into all 10 finger pads. Relax the neck, gaze goes between the legs. You can always bend your knees in this shape if you need a little more forgiveness. However, keep pressing your sits bones up towards the sky and start to reach the heels a little closer towards the earth. Deeper breath in, full breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips can come to shins or thighs. Press your shoulder blades onto your back. Keep your weight a little bit more forward. And exhale, forward fold. Let's do that twice more. Inhales, halfway lift. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees. Once more, inhales, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhales, upward salute, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhales, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank, hold here. So straight line from the crown of the head to your heels. Some modifications. First one, lift your hips a little higher. Second one, you can always take your knees down in this shape if you need more contact with the earth. If you're in regular high plank, I want your legs just as strong as your core. Keep your chin off of your chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, knees down, belly down, uncurl the toes. 3 cobras. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Press the toenails into the mat so much that your kneecaps lift. That's it. Exhale, forward fold. Twice more. Elbows hug in, shoulders out of the ears. Reach the heart forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Once more. Inhale, cobra. Pull heart forward. Exhale, forehead to floor. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale is downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Breath in and a breath out. So let's go through our Sunday twice more, a little quicker pace. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space. Inhale's half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale's upward salute, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale's halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees down, belly down, uncurl the toes. 1 cobra. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale is downward facing dog. Let's do that once more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space. Inhale's half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale's upward salute, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale's half lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Break it, take an inhale here. Exhale, knees down, belly down, uncurl the toes. Inhale is cobra. Exhale, forehead to floor. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale is downward facing dog. Deeper breath in and a fuller breath out. All right, inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space. Cue change here. Bring your toes to touch. Inhale is chair pose. So sit down into your heels. Take a peek down, make sure you can see your toes. If you can't, just simply press the knees back a little further. Soften the shoulders out of the ears, palms face towards one another. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Hug the inner thighs together. Take an inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale's upward salute, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale's half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knees down, belly down. Inhale's cobra. So feel free to do chaturanga if that's part of your practice. Today I'll only be cueing cobra. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward dog. Breath in and breath out. Bring your toes to touch behind you. Inhale, right leg lifts. Keep your hips square. And then exhale, step your right foot to your thumb. Warrior one. Drop the left heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, lift the arms up. Press down onto the outer edge of your left foot. And stack the right knee over the right ankle. Square your shoulders forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Frame your foot. Step it back. High plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale's cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale is downward dog. Toes touch. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, lunge. Drop the right heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one, arms overhead. So press down on the outer edge of your right leg. So right leg is just as strong as the front. Instead of sticking the ribs out, hug everything in. Bend your left knee more. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Step it back, high plank. Connecting vinyasa of your choice. You can always skip these and go straight to down dog. Inhale's back bend. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and a full breath out. Let's move to that a little quicker pace. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space. Toes touch. Inhale's chair pose. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale's half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back, high plank, breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale is up dog or cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale is downward dog, toes touch. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale's warrior one. Exhale, release. Step it back, connecting vinyasa of your choice. Your breath, your journey back to downward dog. Toes touch. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through, lunge. Inhale is warrior one, arms up. Exhale, release. Step it back. Connecting vinyasa of your choice. Inhale's up dog or cobra. Exhale is downward facing dog. Deeper breath in and a fuller breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space, toes touch. Inhale is chair pose. So sit down into your heels, arms overhead. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale's upward salute, pause here. Exhale, right arm underneath your left. So find that eagle arm shape again. Start to lift the elbows up off of the chest, maybe lift the gaze. Broaden across the upper back. Inhale, unwind, arms up. Exhale, swing the left arm under, so opposite elbow under. Wrap at the wrists and at the elbows. Maybe start to lift the fingers up towards the sky. Inhale, unwind the arms, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. This time, step your left leg back. Right leg forward, lunge. We're going to come into a modified pyramid. So back heel stays lifted. Exhale, hips up, straighten-ish to the right leg. And round through your spine. So keep a soft bend in your right knee, but keep the big toe mound grounded. Breathe into the back of your right leg. Say hello, hamstring. Inhale is lunge pose. So bend your right knee. We're going to pulse through that. Exhale, pyramid pose. Twice more. Inhale's lunge. Exhale, pyramid. One more. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale's lunge, bend to the right knee. Drop the left knee down. Heel toe your right foot towards the right edge of your space. And then start to settle into your lizard lunge. So drop the hips low. You can keep your palms down onto the mat. If you have that block, you can always take your forearms to the block. Option to take your forearms down to the earth. This doesn't feel great for my body. I prefer palms down. But hey, you do you. Listen to your body. You can always take some gentle sway side to side here with the hips. Maybe even close the eyes. Let's take 3 more breaths here. So if you're down on your forearms, slowly start to press yourself up. Come into your palms. Everyone curl left toes under, lift the left knee up. Step the right leg back, high plank, breath in. Exhale, connecting vinyasa. Or option, go straight to down dog, inhales up dog or cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up. Exhale is downward dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space, toes touch. Inhale is chair pose. So sit down low and then exhale, airplane your arms. Reach your arms back like wings. Palms face down. Keep the neck long so chin is off your chest. Inhales upward salute, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhales, halfway lift, pause. Step the right leg back. Left leg forward lunge. Coming into that modified pyramid. So again, the back heel stays lifted. Exhale, lift the hips, straighten ish to the left leg. And again, you don't have to get the left leg completely straight. Just breathe into the back of your leg. Smooth out the breath. See if you can level through the hips a little bit more by pulling the left hip crease back. All right, inhale is lunge. Reach the heart forward, bend your left knee. We're going to flow through that like we did on the other side. Exhale, straighten to the left leg. Inhale is lunge. Reach heart forward. Exhale, left leg straightened. Once more through. Inhale is lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, come back through your lunge. Drop the right knee down, heel toe your left leg, foot to the edge of your mat. And start to settle into that lunge, lizard lunge. And this side might feel different, so make any adjustments that you might need. You can go arm or hands down, my preferred, or forearms to a block, or forearms down to the earth. And just close the eyes down. All you have to do here is breathe. And use that breath to soften any areas that need it. Sometimes that's our jaw, our face. Sometimes it's that front hip or that right hip flexor. Send the breath to those areas. Tell them it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. We're not going to be here forever. All right, take a deep, deep, full breath in. Exhale, soften, sigh it out. You are down on your forearms. Slowly start to press yourself up. Everyone, come onto your hands. Curl right toes under, lift the knees, step the left leg back. Connecting vinyasa of your choice, your breath. And down dog is where we will meet. All right, welcome to stay in down dog. Or if you'd like to take a child's pose. Hey, Paige. I just saw your text. So this is our little intermission. So again, if you want to stay in down dog, feel free to do so. If you want to find that child's pose, feel free to do that as well. Let's just take 5 breaths here. All right, if you're in child's pose, slowly start to press yourself up. Everyone meet in downward dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Bring your toes to touch behind you. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot to your thumb. 45 degrees with the left heel. Inhale is warrior 1. Full breath in. Full breath out. Exhale, frame your foot. Rotate to the left. Side lunge at the back of your space. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend your right knee. Side lunge or skandasana, top of your space. Inhale, lift up. Lunge. Plant your palms. Step your right leg back. Connecting vinyasa of your choice, or option to go straight to down dog, which is where I will head. Your breath, your movement back to home base. Bring your toes to touch. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, lunge. Right heel down, 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, ground down. Take another inhale. Exhale, frame your foot. Rotate to the right, side lunge back of your space. Inhale, center. Exhale, side lunge or skandasana, top of your space. Inhale, come back through, lunge, plant your palms, step back, connecting vinyasa. Inhale's up dog or cobra. Exhale is downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out, let it go. One more of those, deep inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, lunge. So finding that right leg forward lunge, back heel stays lifted. Inhale is high crescent lunge. And exhale is warrior 2, open it up. So I'm going to rotate this direction so you guys can see what I'm doing. So you're still in your warrior 2. Tee out the arms. Bend your right knee stacks over the ankle. Take an inhale here. Exhale, find your eagle arm. So right arm under. Grab at the wrist and at the elbows. Coming into ostrich pose. Keep the bend in your right knee. Inhale, lift the fingertips towards the sky. Breath in. Exhale, start to fold forward, taking your forearms to the earth. Relax the neck, head hangs heavy. Keep that warrior two legs. Press down through your heels. Breathe deeply. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Stay folding forward. Simply uncross your arms. Rotate to the right. Plant your palms. Step it back. High plank. Connecting vinyasa of your choice. Inhale's up dog or cobra. Exhale is downward facing dog. Deeper breath in. Fuller breath out. So I'll rotate the other way so you guys can see me. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it through, lunge. Back knee stays lifted. Inhale, high crescent, arms overhead. And then exhale, open it up, warrior two. So if you need to adjust your feet, feel free to do so. Bend your left knee over the left ankle, gaze over the left fingertips. Ostrich on this side, take an inhale. Exhale, left arm under the right. Keep the bend in your left knee. Inhale, lift the fingertips up towards the sky. And then exhale, slowly start to fold forward, taking your forearms to the earth. Relax the neck so your head hangs heavy. Keep the bend in your front leg. And then breathe deeply. Soften the face, soften the jaw. One more deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Continue folding forward. Just simply unwrap the arms. Rotate to the left. Plant the palms. Step your left leg back. Connecting vinyasa of your choice. Inhale's up dog or cobra. Exhale is downward facing dog. Fuller breath in. And a fuller breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space. Bring the toes to touch. Inhale is chair pose, so down and back. Exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale's upward salute, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. All right, pause here. Step your left leg, cross it behind the right. So cross-legged forward fold, and I'll turn forward. So basically you're just crossing the legs. Yes? Okay. And then folding forward. If you have that block or book, you can take it here to find a little bit more lift. Or you can fold forward. You'll feel more sensation in your hips with folding forward, fingertips to floor. Breathe into those areas that are talking to you. For me, it's definitely my left IT band. All right, if you're folding forward, fingertips to floor, take an inhale, halfway lift, uncross the legs, and let's switch it out. So take the opposite leg behind you, crossed leg, forward fold. And again, always welcome to take a block here. Option to take the fingertips to the earth, a little deeper forward fold. Relax the neck, head hangs heavy. And again, just breathe into those areas that are talking to you. Full inhales, full exhales. If your fingertips are to the floor, inhales halfway lift. Everyone uncross the legs. And then heel toe your feet towards the edge of your mat. You can rock your hips side to side. I'm just shaking it out a little bit here. Check the time. Okay. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. All right, heel to the feet, hip width distance. Inhales, halfway lift, press the shoulder blades onto the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhales, upward salute, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Take a moment here to pause. Fuller inhale. Fuller exhale. So if your balance is super off today, you may want to find a wall just to stabilize you. Ain't no shame in that game, I promise you. I won't judge you. You're going to come into standing figure four. So first, shift your weight into your left leg. And I'll face this way. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Right knee lifts. Flex the ankle. Cross the ankle over the thigh. Sit down into your chair. So here we are. So instead of rounding through the spine, lift up through your chest. Keep that ankle flexed. Sit down into your heel. And of course, you can always take your hands to a block here if you need a little bit of support. Woo! If you fall out, that's okay. Happens all the time. Breathe deeply. Find that breath. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Let's switch it over to the other side. So, weight comes into the right heel or right leg. Inhale, left leg lifts, flex the ankle, cross it over, sit down. Opposite foot. I can't remember which one I said at the beginning. Do the opposite leg. For figure four. There we go. Weight is in the heel. Lift up through your chest. Maybe sit just a little bit lower if you can. Inhale, knee lifts. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhales, halfway lifts. Last call for chaturanga. Step it back or jump back with bent elbows. Do your belly for cobra or low push-up to up dog. And exhale is downward facing dog. Deeper breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Pigeon pose. So if you have funky knees today, come onto your back for supine figure four. For pigeon, right knee, right wrist, right ankle towards left. And if your right hip is super high, you can always take a block or a pillow underneath it for support. And you don't have to get the right shin parallel to the top of your space. Make sure your right foot is active. So either point the foot or flex the foot or floint, which is a combination of the two. Square shoulders and hips forward. Breath in. You can always stay upright. Option to start to fold over the right shin. And let me make sure I'm clear. Discomfort is not uncommon in this shape. However, if you feel pain, that is your cue. Come out and go to your back for supine figure four. Once you come into your pigeon, if you're leaning forward, you can take your forehead to a block. Or you can take your forehead to stacked forearms. Soften the shoulders, soften the throat. Try not to fight the shape. See if you can surrender into it. I'm not going to be here for too terribly long. So see if you can find your stillness. All right, one more deeper inhale. Soften a little deeper on the exhale. Now, if you're leaning forward, slowly start to press yourself up. Curl the left toes under, lift the knee. Three-legged dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Open the hip, bend the knee up towards the sky, maybe make some circles with the knee. Re-level the hips, straighten the leg, exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Left knee, left wrist, left ankle towards right. And then start to set up for your pigeon shape. Again, if you need to come onto your back, by all means do so. Or figure four. Square your shoulders and hips forward. And of course, you can always take something underneath the left glute if you need support. Option to slowly start to lean forward, folding over the left shin. You can always take your forehead to a block. Or stack your forearms, take your forehead to your forearms, just to support. So when we support our head in this shape, it gives us an opportunity to relax a little bit more. So we're not trying to do all the work in our neck and shoulders. So relax the neck, head is supported. And then just breathe. That's all you have to do right now, right here, is just breathe. Let's take 3 more smooth, deep breaths right here. If you are leaning forward, slowly start to press yourself up. Plant your palms, curl the right toes under, lift the right knee, inhale, three-legged dog. You can bend the knee up towards the sky, open the hip, maybe circle through the leg. Inhale, re-level hips. Exhale is downward dog. Take a breath in, full breath out. Bend your knees to the earth, sit back onto your heels. And if you do have that block, make sure you take it with you in case you want to use it for the floor series. Shift your weight over onto one side. We're going to first start with a wide-legged forward fold. So if you need to rotate to the edge of your mat, feel free to do so. So have that block handy. You can take your forearms to the block. Maybe, if you're a little bit more open, forearms to the earth, forehead to the block. Just allowing your spine to round in this shape. If you have any tugging sensation behind the knees, just simply bend the knees slightly to give your legs, your back of your knees a little forgiveness. And just relax the toes. So this isn't so much about the stretch behind the legs. It's more about just rounding, turning inward. So feel free to close the eyes. Maybe in this moment, just offer up gratitude that you prioritize showing up on your mat today. Because sometimes that's the hardest part, is just showing up. Even if you're at home and it's just a simple matter of unrolling your mat, sometimes it's really easy to make excuses and not do it. But let's face it, we always are glad that we do it when we do, right? So thank yourself for prioritizing this time with yourself. All right, if you're leaning forward, inhale, slowly start to press yourself up. Grab the backs of your knees, fold them in through center, and let's come all the way down onto our backs. We've got 2 back bends. First one, bridge pose. Stack the ankles underneath the knees. Feet are hip width distance. Hands can rest down, by arms by your side. Press into your heels. Lift the hips up off of the mat. Keep the knees pointing straight ahead, direction your second toe. Maybe start to walk the shoulder blades underneath you and take an interlace grip. Wherever you are, lengthen the chin off of your chest. Just take a slight engagement through the glutes. One more breath in. If you have that interlace grip, slowly release the grip. Everyone exhale, slowly lower the spine back to the earth. You can take the soles of the feet together, knees wide, or feet wide, knees together. Maybe place your hands onto your torso, your belly. You can close the eyes down. Just feel the breath as it moves in and out through the body. If your knees are wide, take your hands, help assist them back through center. And let's reset up. So you can find that same bridge pose that we just did. Or option, if you have that block, the first or second level of height, you can slide it underneath your hips. Everyone press into the heels, lift the hips up. If you have that block, place it under the sacrum and then allow the hips to rest back on. So it's a supported bridge. And you can see the placement of block. It's not too high, it's not too low. It's right on that sacrum, a triangle bone. And arms can come down by your sides. If you're in regular bridge, take 5 more breaths, and then you can make your way back down to the earth. Okay, unsupported bridge. If you're all the way back down to the earth, you can still do all these leg movements without the block underneath you. Everyone slowly start to pull the knees in towards your chest. You can take a moment here to pause. Maybe this is where you stay. Option to extend the legs up towards the sky. And you don't have to get the legs straight. You can always bend the knees. And just allow the legs to float in space. Feel free to close the eyes. You can always take the arms overhead. All right, if your legs are extended up towards the sky, you can slowly start to bend the knees towards the chest. Take a moment here to pause. Now slowly start to take your feet back down to the mat. Pause here. And then press into the heels just enough to remove the block from underneath you and lower all the way back down towards the earth. Again, you can take the soles of the feet together, knees wide, or feet wide, knees together. Feel free to place your hands onto your torso. Feel free to close the eyes down. Just allowing the spine to resettle. Deeper breath in. Maybe part the lips, sigh it out, let it go. If your knees are wide, take your hands to the outside edges of your legs, fold them in through center. Now everyone find a happy baby or Bakasana. So you can take the hands behind the knees, you can grab the shins, edges of your feet. Option to grab the insides of your ankles, take your toes to touch knees wide. Maybe you try a variation of all of those options. Maybe rock side to side if that feels good. Usually that feels really good to me in happy baby. Feels good on the back. All right, slowly start to pull the knees in through center. Tee out the arms, supine twist. Exhale, knees go to the left, right shoulder to the earth. You can keep your chin up through center or option to rotate your chin towards the right shoulder. Inhale, right leg through center, left leg meets. Readjust your hips as needed. Exhale, supine twist to opposite side, so knees go right, left shoulder to the earth. Option to rotate the chin towards the left shoulder. Just enjoy this gentle twist. All right, inhale, left knee back through center, right knee meets. Reach around the shins. You can pull the thighs into the belly, maybe rock side to side. Maybe curl the forehead to the knees. And Shavasana, extend the legs long. Separate the feet wide, arms down by your sides, palms face up. You can walk the shoulder blades closer towards one another onto the back. And part the lips, part the teeth. Soften the eyes back into their sockets. Give yourself permission to fully surrender into this moment, finding that stillness. I will call you out shortly, so enjoy these few moments. All right, friends, so if you're feeling really great right where you are, by all means, feel free to stay in your Shavasana a little longer. However, if you're ready to step into the rest of your day, first take a deeper breath in. Heart to lips, exhale, side out. You can start to rock your head side to side. Find some movement in the fingers and the toes. Begin to circle the wrists, the ankles. And when you are ready, take the arms overhead, find a full body stretch. You can point the toes, flex the feet, wake up the legs. And slowly start to pull the knees in towards your chest and roll over to whichever side feels most inviting. Keeping the eyes closed, use the strength of your arms. Slowly start to press yourself up. Come into a comfortable seat. Bring the palms to touch at your heart center. Sit up really tall and then just take a slight tuck of chin. Coming back to that gratitude for prioritizing your movement today. Thank you all so very much for giving me the honor of guiding you through your movement. I say namaste. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining. I hope that felt nice and yummy for you.